Hi, this is a question from GMATQuestions.org. Let's read the question. Which of the following is equal to 2 to the power 16 minus 2 to the power 8 over 2 to the power 8? I believe this question is a little bit easier than the previous one, question 1. We're still going to be dealing with factorization in order to solve the question. Okay? But here, the type of factorization we're going to be dealing with is going to be the common factor, what I call the common factor. I'm going to extract a common factor from the top and then simplify. Okay, let's go to work here. So 2 to the power 16 minus 2 to the power 8 over 2 to the power 8 going to be easily 2 to the power 8 over 2 to the power 8 minus 1 over 2 to the power 8. Notice that I factored out the entity with the least exponent. I cannot factor, I could factor out 2 to the power 16 here, but it just wouldn't make sense really. It's better to factor out 2 to the power 8 because 2 to the power 8 is smaller than 2 to the power 16. 2 to the power 8 is embedded inside 2 to the power 16. That's why in this type of factorization, if you do factor out something, you want to factor out the entity with a lower exponent. Okay, I hope I got myself clear here. Obviously here we have 2 to the power 8 because 2 to the power 8 times 2 to the power 8 is equal to 2 to the power 16. And 2 to the power 8 times 1 give you 2 to the power 8, which we have here, negative 2 to the power 8. Okay, so you can always go back and see if you did it right. But you should know how to do this type of factorization without problem. I highly recommend you basically learn how to do exponents, know the rules of exponents. Having said that, now we can easily simplify this because we have it on top through multiplication and we have it here at the bottom. So it's reasonable to do a simplification. Okay, so we can just cross this out and cross this out. Okay, now be careful, there are cases in which you cannot do the simplification. Here we can because there is no plus here or minus. If there was a plus something else here, you could not, because I saw some of you do that. That's not good. Here we definitely can do a simplification, but watch out. Okay, so the answer gonna be here. I can go back to white color. Gonna be 2 to the power 8 minus 1. Okay, now 2 to the power 8 minus 1. I don't see it here. Do not panic. We don't see it here, but there is something else. It turns out that we have another factorization here. This is just 2 to the power 8 minus 1 square if you want. 1 is the same as 1 square. I put the square because I want you to see that this is a difference. This is a difference of 2 squared. Basically, to remind you again, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b times a minus b. Okay, a plus b times a minus b. And that's what I'm going to use in order to solve this. So this is going to give us, first, before I do this, maybe for some of you, 2 to the power 8 is 2 to the power 4 squared minus 1 squared. Okay? So now, clearly, I'm going to write here 2 to the power 4 plus 1 times 2 to the power 4 minus 1. The role of A is being played by 2 to the power 4. The role of B is being played by 1. Okay, so I hope you got it by now. Great, and this is our answer, and it's definitely B. Let's write it down. B is the correct answer. Notice that I had to perform 2 different factorizations in order to solve two different types of factorization in order to solve this question. The first type of factorization was a common factor. I extracted here a common factor, okay, and then here, from here on, I had to perform the difference of two squares, which is a different type of factorization, okay. So it's nice to notice that you had a chance here to perform two different types of factorization. Remember, I told you there are three different types on the GMAT. Expect three different types. There are more different types of factorization, but on the GMAT, expect to find one of these three types. And here, in this particular equation, in this particular question, we were able to use two of those types. Okay? Thank you for watching.